Hello everybody, my name's Spicy and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be pulling a few primal shards and then taking a look at the new-ish dungeon. I mean, it's been out for a few days. Just talking about how I'm farming it, a few ways you guys could try to farm it, maybe not stage 30, but at least like stage 20. So yeah, let's go ahead and start with the primal pools because I'm sure that's what you want to see. Hopefully we get something. I'm like 50 shards in, so I'm not guaranteed anything, but getting anything would be pretty awesome. So let's go ahead and give it a go. Starting with, I actually don't have him, so I guess he's not the worst. Maybe I could use him in one of the stages I'm stuck in right now. A rare. Oh, come on, game, please. Let's see a mythic champion. Any mythic champion would be massive for my account right now. Another epic. Actually, don't mind a woad. I'll take that. Pretty solid champion. Another rare. Oh, halfway through. I mean, again, not guaranteed anything, but it would be pretty awesome to see, just to see something. Some decent champion. Oh man. Is that that's a Nizana. Wow. I have never pulled this champion in all my time of playing Raid. Okay, I mean, I'll take that. That's pretty cool. Alright, come on. Last one. Let's make this video at least something. Nope. Another rare. Okay. I mean, definitely could have been... Definitely could have been better, but we did indeed finish out my my demon spawn with Nizana. And Nizana's actually a champion I've kind of been wanting, so I guess I'll take that. It's definitely not the worst case. Yeah, so let's go ahead and shift our focus towards the dungeon here. The new event dungeon with Odin being the main boss. As you can see, I am speed farming this in 11 seconds. How am I doing this? I'm doing it with 3 newts, a Venus, and a Royal Guard. Now, Venus can be quite literally any AoE, not max HP, any AoE, decreased defense, and weakened champion. Preferably one that doesn't buff you, like Lydia. You want one more of Gomlock or Venus or Draco. And then you need to have 3 max HP hitters, or at least 2 that do triple hits. And if you can't have 3, you need at least 1 Acrisia, because Acrisia will do a double hit. In total, what would that end up being? So 6, 8. You need a total of not 9 hits minimum. That's if you have like perfect damage on all of them, you're maxing it out completely. Or you could just run 2 newts, 1 Marius, and then another max HP, or 3 newts, another max HP, and the decreased defense weaken. So this is, I mean, this is as simple as it gets. It doesn't get much easier than this, unless you miss the decreased defense, then you lose. That that's so unfortunate for my first showing of this. Oh man, okay. Let's run that back. I usually don't get resisted here. So decreased defense, weaken, smack, another smack, and then the final few hits there. And that is an 11-second run. Now I'm sure you're asking, what are the builds? They're really they're all very similar. This newt is in Savage. He's at 274 speed, 4.7k defense, 245 crit damage. Accuracy doesn't really matter. Royal Guard, 277 speed, 4.8k attack, and then 245 crit damage. Venus, she is at 279 speed, 404 accuracy, including the accuracy lead, so she's at 484. just focusing on the decreased defense weaken. Then we have the, well, I guess what I have marked as the third, but technically the second in the team Newt. We have a 4.1k defense, 272 speed, 232 crit damage. This one isn't really going to be hitting the max amount of damage that it should. So if you're able to improve these builds a decent amount, you'll be getting more consistent runs than I do. Because every now and then I'll lose just by a little bit, and it is what it is. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but just for a little bit of extra consistency, you can take up the crit damage on all of these champions and make it a bit better. And then finally we have the, what I have marked as second Newt, but technically the third in the team. He is at 4.8k defense, 272 speed, and then 290 crit damage. And he should basically always be hitting cap, as well as this Newt. This Newt usually doesn't, and this royal guard usually doesn't. So that's just kind of the situation we have. Overall, it's pretty solid, pretty consistent, not really much of an issue. This was the team I was running to actually get up to this stage, so I believe it even worked here on stage 25. I could be wrong, but from what I remember, I was just running this, and you could set it up to do it on auto, but I would just I believe I would just go ally attack, ally attack. And if any of those had placed, it would have any decreased defense had placed, that would have been better. Maybe I didn't run this high up. Maybe that was stage 20. I think it was stage 20 that I ran this, actually. My memory isn't doing the best for me here. So I believe I ran this from stage 0 to stage 20 it was. Based off the time, yeah, I think this was the last stage I used this, stage 20. So ally attack, just doing pure damage, does really well into this. Yeah, as you can see, very big smacks. Yeah, we didn't do anything there. I don't know why I did that. But yeah, you could set this up on auto. You do have to have really solid gear on your champions, but if you have solid gear, you just don't have the champs needed for the later stages, you can do this. It's really easy, no problem at all. And then there's also the free-to-play team that, or plenty of videos are going around. I believe Odd One did a video on it, and a few other people. So if you guys are looking for super free-to-play teams, there is that. I could be completely wrong about this, but I believe it is Ninja, Arbiter, Mithrala, and then maybe one or two, like obviously two other champions, but I think Armand's is one of them. Armand's is really good for nullifying the ads on the side, except for when they change, well, when they have the force, and then when you go up a little bit, there's the Dune Lord Gregor, who really screws things up, makes it a lot harder to run the dungeon. But there's plenty of team guides out there. This isn't exactly a team guide video, just kind of talking about how I'm doing it, how I've done it up to this point. Overall, it hasn't been too hard. I do think it gets pretty rough as you get past stage 20. I think stage 20 is fine for you to be farming because you're getting 5 to 6 star. So if you can't farm up above stage 20, just get a solid farm here and stay here for a while, because farming this dungeon some is much better than not farming it at all, as in my opinion Pinpoint is the second best set in the game and something you should really be focusing on running teams on. And as more teams get found, as I find some more team setups, I'll be putting more videos out for you guys to watch. But I figured if I'm going to be pulling a few shards, I might as well record it, might as well talk about something while I'm here. But yeah, so that's just my little overview of it, how I'm doing it, how I feel about it, a few shard pulls, and that's it. So if you guys did enjoy this video, learn anything from it, etc., feel free to like, subscribe. You can join my Discord through the link in the description. Outside of that, thank you all for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out, guys.